Okay, so now it's time to move on to lipids, okay? So lipids are composed of one glycerol molecule and three fatty acids. So those are the monomers that go into it. You're going to have a diagram to draw in a minute, okay? On the left-hand side is going to be the part that I'm about to show you, and on the right-hand side will be the part that I will show you later. You're going to have to write somewhat small. But while I've got you, when we're going to make a bond, meaning we're going to take these things and put them together, so the monomers to make the polymer, we're going to do a dehydration synthesis because that's how we make bonds, right? But the type of bond that is going to occur is called a covalent bond, okay? And then we're going to break those bonds if we want to go that direction, and that's in something called a hydrolysis. Okay, these are the monomers that go into a lipid. So this is the left side of your reaction. You see the arrow over here. And so what we have is we have one big, huge glycerol molecule plus 1, 2, 3 fatty acids. And so you want to draw those in on the monomer side right now. I would press pause and do that. Okay, so before we get too far along, right, we said a dehydration synthesis was going to be the mechanism by which we were going to make these bonds, right? So what I've done with these squares right here is I'm just showing you where the water molecules are. There's a water molecule, there's a water molecule. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 water molecules. Now it's time for us to go to the product side. All right, and here's your product, right? So your polymer, this is the right side of the equation, the product. Right? And so what ends up happening is we have one big lipid. You could see the original glycerol is here, and here's 1, 2, 3 fatty acids, but now they're joined together in the center. We also have 3 water molecules that are going away and lost in the reaction because we did a dehydration, 3 waters lost, right? They're gone. Synthesis. And remember, the big thing with lipids, right? Looks the carbons and the oxygen here, they look like a big capital letter E. And that makes up lipids. You're going to want to hit pause right now and draw this into your diagrams, into your notes. And to finish up with lipids, hopefully you paused and drew that in. So when we think of lipids, okay, the word fat often will be used. And so there are 2 types of fats I want to go over right now, saturated and unsaturated. And so what I remember with this, okay, is I say to myself this. Saturated starts with an S, right? And so saturated are solid fats, S matching S, and examples of these are like butter and lard. Now, with unsaturated fats, what I remember is this, and it's kind of awkward and weird, but it's this, un-S, okay? So these are un-S, and it wouldn't make sense really to have like a gas that's a fat, right? But we could have liquid fats, right? And so an example of that would be oil. The biological application is that it's present in a cell membrane. So, and that finishes up lipids.